Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our coverage of the first quarter-final, that I'm streaming at least. Basically, we are here today covering Carlos versus Bingley, aka the Fall of Evil. I think that's what a relevant title could be for it. A very, very special treat for you guys, right across the continent. It's a cross-continent commentary. We've had beer on night, but now we got the man, Rhodesy. How you doing, buddy? Oh, it certainly is, mate. Let me tell you that much right now. And obviously, Rara's gone online, as I did call him a whore. I hope everyone didn't think I was being serious about that. Oh, I've already broken my swear ban. Why not break it again? Let's fucking do this! Right. So, quarterfinals so far. We have had one quarterfinal, by the way, that has taken place. Skillen, who unfortunately has pulled out of the weekend races, which is a bit of a shame, you know, because he was still an outside bet for our GP2 Championship, as you stream, of course, Cal, tomorrow, as we know. Bit of a plug, why not do them plugs? And basically, well, I'm in it, I don't like being in title fights, but Skillen is through to the semi-final. He'll be facing either one of me, or the winner of Benny and Senna. That, of course, will be happening very, very soon. And why do I feel like I've smoked 40 fags? I believe it is Monday, and then it certainly is Monday, and then obviously from there, my personal biggest race of the season will be happening. I'm technically, out of everyone that's left, mate, I might be the slowest. So I think we're just waiting for Carlos and... Oh, we're going... Oh, yes, here we go. Right, let's get global. Basically, mate, to go global on stream, all you simply do, if you're doing it from a mobile device, go onto your channel, and where it says View Dashboard, you can literally, well, usually you can, I don't know what the hell's gone on with this here, you can change the game that you're playing as well, which is pretty cool. For some reason, it's... Oh, yeah, then you click on Stream Info. Do it straight after. Straight after, because as soon as you go into the game, it puts a little trademark sign on it. And if you're searching for Formula 1 on Twitch, you can't search for trademark Formula 1. You can only search for the actual game title. Oh! Oh, yes, bye! Now, this is going to be a very intriguing broadcast, because me and Mr. Rhodes have very altering styles. I'm kind of a kindred spirit. I don't really give a toss what people think, but Rhodesy is the uber professional, so it'll be interesting to see if he can calm me down. But we are, go, Rhodesy! Bingley versus Carlos. I'm on board with Evil at the moment. Going into turn one. I think he's just took over now, I think. Now, this is the only chance, as Carlos has admitted, or Carlos being Evil for any new viewers that we have here, of course. Carlos has admitted this is the only chance. The only chance, he said, of getting near Bingley is in the rain, but we know that Bingley is, let's just say, the standard bearer, shall we say, for this league at the moment. Rhodesy, have you got your audio enabled? I don't think the guys can hear you. I think I've just been talking to myself.
Hey,
yeah, Rhodesy was talking. I don't really
Sorry
remember
about
the
that.
previous 5 minutes of conversation, but we're going to be alright. Right, have you noticed Robbo is straight in watching this? Very, very interesting. A potential monster semi-final matchup here, of course. I'm buzzing. I'm genuinely buzzing for this.
Smoking Bravo right after this.
Oh, mate, tell me about it. Smoke already in the spectate view for this. Carlos has had a pretty clean lap, to be fair to you. A couple of kind of twitches at the rear, especially around that final corner. See how far Bingley is ahead.
Bingley almost lost
ahead.
it.
Oh, wow.
132.
Oh, Carlos got invalidated as well. 132.
But as you guys said a lot when I was watching a lot of these tournaments, pole doesn't mean anything, especially if you get a good start. So that is one of his semi. Yeah, I've been watching a couple of them.
Mate, blue, red. Probably one of the most creative names of my follower list. Thank you, shout out for you. Sorry for interrupting you there, Rosie.
No.
What's the weather? It's dry. Oh boy. Oh. Predictions, Kyle? Should we go there?
Fall of Evil. That's just what I'm gonna go with. Can he get a good start here? Can he get a good start? Oh, he does.
Oh, he has it all. He has it all.
He's got him. Now it's down to who has
Will he be able to keep it though?
Straight line speed. He's got the inside. He's got to make it stick. He does it.
No way. No bloody way.
Bingley's just
He's
gonna play
bleeding,
with
don't
him now. Oh.
Can you imagine that? Like we were cracking jokes and joking around about this, but nobody expected this.
Hand, foot,
Will Carlos be able to keep it?
Now, I was saying, this is nothing against Steve Bingley, but I've noticed a little bit in this season, if you're behind people, you're having a little bit of trouble overtaking them, especially on this track that's very narrow. The only way to get it done...
to back you up there, Rhodes, was Britain with Optical G, when the two guys had that collision, of course, which enabled you to move up the order. I seem to remember.
Optical G held him for, I think it was like 8 laps, and he could not get around him.
As you mentioned, though, Hungary is a notorious track for overtaking.
These guys are neck and neck.
Jesus. A lot of times you'll see commentaries almost go quiet during these because of the intensity of it. But Jesus Christ. I think Bingley's in the back end again. If Carlos can hang this will be the biggest upset I've ever seen, but here we go. I think Carlos made a bit of a mistake here. But he's right there. But no. He's led a lap. Oh, Bingley. I'm not trying to sound quite patronising to Carlos. No person in SF1 had predicted this to happen. This is insane. Well, but the next track is, I believe it was Japan, which is one that Carlos doesn't like. So it'll be interesting to see. But obviously, if he can keep this, big if, of course. Can you imagine the sweat, Rosie, that is dripping from Carlos here? The pressure must be
imagine the pressure that Bingley's going to feel if Carlos gets
indeed.
He gets one up, yeah.
We've seen it before where, obviously, Smoke Spaceman, the big kind of prime example, not actually won the first race of a series and actually gone on to win all the others. So he's literally coming from behind as possible. All over the back. Carlos faultless so far. But of course, Rosie DRS coming up. Will Carlos be able to handle Bingley under DRS conditions? But Bingley's losing it again. Carlos, I think, has found his forte here.
Carlos makes a move to get out of slipstream.
He's got enough. He's got enough in the tank. This is stunning. This is stunning.
He has the straight line speed. Bingley doesn't seem to have it.
And with Bingley, as we mentioned a lot of times when we've watched him, with his rear end that's stepping out, a lot of times me and Pete commentated on Singapore and noticed that was a prime example. Amazing so far. Mate, Kai Pollitt has said on the comments, intensity is 11 out of 10, and here comes Bingley.
Can he get him? Oh, he thought better of it. Oh.
All Carlos has to do is keep his line.
Yeah, a different approach tonight. They're keeping it clean. Ooh, here goes. Having a look, no.
Yeah, we've had our comedy gold. We've had our comedy gold out of the way now, with the smash and bash. This is where the real stuff comes in. No offense, Skill and Ghost and Mo, should we say?
Of course, Eagle's got to get used to this for next season if he ever catches himself in front of Bingley. A little bit of a brake check there.
I am not enjoying watching. I'm going to be feeling the same pressure. I'm on Carlos's level, so it's going to be. Oh my god. I don't know what to. Oh my god, I'm almost speechless, and I'm so good as well. That's probably half the reason why I am.
I'm a tad bit happy that I'm not in GP1 next year, or next season.
God, you've got such a breeze. You have such a breeze.
I don't want the stress. I don't want it.
But DRS is activated. Carlos is only 1 mile an hour slower than Bingley with DRS and slipstream. This is mental.
And there's only 2 laps left. This is already lap 4.
I know, Bingley's going to have to make a move.
Does he go for it, give Carlos a nudge, or does he play it safe and let Carlos have this round?
Is it the fall of evil, Kyle?
Oh man. Imagine if he wins this and puts Bingley
I
out,
can't.
and all
can't.
the things he's going
I
to say
can't.
was.
I can't. I will mute the chat. By the way, followers are flying in tonight, guys. We've got potato. That's pretty cool. Pot40 2222. Thank you for the follow. This is why people follow, because of intense shit like this. Once again, shout out to you. Bingley, 1 1/3 laps to make a move on an infallible Carlos here at the moment.
Carlos seems. It seems like Bingley's got his car set up for the corners. He catches them so quick, but when they come around the straight for the DRS, he just doesn't have enough. I'm already stressed out about this.
Oh my god.
Can Carlos get this?
He can't get up. No way. I'm going to be so pissed if he doesn't. Bingley's run
He
wide.
goes really wide.
Mate, I'm going to have to beat Benny or Senna, otherwise Carlos will never let me hear the end of it. Ever. God, but he survived the DRS 3 times in a row. Bingley spun. No, he's not. Whoa, lag. Whoa. We're still good. Right. Hopefully it's not lag my end.
Yeah,
I can't
don't
believe
see
this.
any like mine. Ooh.
Must be my end, mate.
There he goes. Is he going to do it?
Will Carlos keep it? Keep his
Carlos
head.
gives the line.
He's got
keeps
this
the line.
win. Bingley is all over the back of him.
None of them have time penalty either.
No. At least nothing's come up in Bingley. Oh my god. This can't happen. I'm sorry. It can't.
Bingley goes.
For the clever dumb balance, it can't. Bingley's going for it.
Oh.
He's going for it. Well, Carlos, wait, he's off the break. Carlos runs wide. This is... Are we fucking watching this? Is this happening?
It's weird because when Bingley gets behind somebody, I don't think it's, well, let's face it, he's always so far out ahead of everybody. He's not used to the dirty air that these cars kick up in this game. That when he gets locked into that dirty air with, he runs next to no assist, it just, oh my gosh, really?
Carlos has just gone 1-0 up. For the love of piss.
We might have to change the title to The Rise of Evil.
Yeah, the rise of evil.
The Rise of Evil.
I almost don't want to read these comments, but I will. Going to be any semi-final at this rate for me. I'm about to say, Robert, hey, you still have to get past Smoke Spaceman coming up. He's no slouch. But
No, he's not.
God,
He's quick.
no incidents. Kudos to the guys, in fairness, for that, because it is strict corner cutting, of course. So, these guys have really... yeah, potato. I can't believe I'm speaking to a potato on my stream, but I'll do it. Yes, mate, equal cars, 1v1 tournament it is, mate. We're at the quarterfinal stage, obviously, as the title states. Your main man Pos from Sundays, your main man Rosie from Saturdays, joining together to watching this.
And next season, we're actually switching. I'll be Sundays.
We are.
And Boss will be Saturday. And you have
obviously, guys, I know that you've... Oh, go on.
No, I was going to say, you have all the available streamers, and I got to recruit. So if anybody's interested, be my guest. I love having
I have everyone at my disposal.
Yes, you do.
One for you guys would be good together, I think, would be you and Beer.
Beer?
Sam,
you
guys would be really good together.
Is that an American joke?
I might not go in there. No, Beer's a really, really top co-commentator. He helped me out, obviously, before he had a little break over the end of the season. Quality co-commentator. Pete as well, but obviously he's with us as well. So, we've really depleted your resources. I can't believe I'm saying this. Bingley needs to win 3 or 4. Yeah. The only problem we have here now, Rosie, is the fact that Carlos despises this track a similar way that I do. He despises this track.
I actually love this track because it's so aggressive and it's quick and you have to be on your toes.
Wheel users do. I believe you're a wheel, aren't you, Rosie?
Yes, I am.
It used to be flip reversed, but I will go on board then with Bingley for this lap. Here we go. Swig of orange before we begin. End up necking off the can, or the carton.
Evil's still ahead.
So Evil currently
takes
off Bingley.
Switch it up.
This is where the wheel users gain their biggest advantage.
If you're on a wheel through these sets, you get it perfect. It's so good.
Bingley! Oh my god, how is he keeping this?
I'm telling you, man. Get used to it, because you get to see it all season, next season.
Oh, I want to see. He's going to be a different part of the track to me, mate. Don't worry about it. But putting myself down. Hashtag GP2 crown coming up, hopefully. Oh my fucking hell! This guy apparently, guys, is having his first driving lesson next week. Spoiler. Yeah. True fact.
Who, Bingley?
Bingley is about 16, 17 years old, Rosie.
Ah, jeez.
It's disgusting, isn't
That
it?
just makes me feel so great about myself.
Oh, mate, trust me. Bingley is nearly closer in age to my daughter than me. Shit. My life just feels so poo. Bingley currently having, I would say, a faultless lap. He's been all over the place, but been able to catch it has made it what it is. I'm going to get the time sheet up here.
Oh, Carlos goes off.
Oh, I guess that's curtains then. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where's he gone? Where'd that living?
Off the back, fast left. He just lost it when the
Bingley
grass.
weave. The Bingley weave. Famous in SF1.
I wouldn't know. I never
Wow.
see it.
Yeah. But say you claim your wins through strategy. Bingley
That's
just
the only
claims
way I
being
can
a
do it.
madman.
Keep it clean.
I wish I had strategy.
Push this tires.
Carlos, I'm still trying to work out. I don't think that is actually the Argentina flag. The lines are going the other way on the Argentina flag. I'm trying to work out where the fuck that is. I think it's Guatemala or something. I don't know.
You might be right.
I don't know, but either way, the man raced with a Vietnamese flag and then a Chinese Taipan flag. So you know, the man's a wild man himself. Carlos has the lead, 1-0, and which means we will be going to Abu Dhabi for round 4, which a lot of people didn't expect. Now, the thing is here, Rosie, Carlos can go get his good start here. He's on a pad. The S's are going to be Bingley's. He has to lead into the first 2 corners. He has to be in front by the first 2 corners.
All right, here we
Only
go.
way this will work. Here we go. The 5 lights are on. SF1 match 2 quarterfinal is underway, and he's not had a good start. Oh dear.
Can he hang on the back though? Ooh.
Oh, on board with evil here now. This is the sort of time and place you'd think it'd go one way. Carlos is gone. He's gone. He spun.
It's fun.
Oh,
So do you want to know a crazy fact?
Bingley, come on.
Just quick.
Bingley's waiting for him.
Oh,
man.
jeez.
Oh, he spun again.
Now I know why I hate
Bingley,
this
just
track.
get going. Get going. We'll be here a while. What were you going to say, Rosie?
Your guess on that flag, you're absolutely correct. It is a Guatemala flag.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of impressed with myself. Bingley's waiting for him. Carlos. Oh, he's at the wall. Oh, yeah, total professionality from the commentators here. He's just driven through Bingley.
All right.
Wow.
Be a little bit more professional. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, come on, man. We got this. You know, this is probably the most professional I've been on stream for a while. Carlos trying to warm his tyres up.
Get the gravel off of
I
him.
think Bingley's
All right.
back on going. Thank you. I think that may have been in the same party. It may have been a mutual agreement to wait there, to be honest. But
Now,
otherwise, Bingley he was already 15 seconds ahead after the first spin. Go on, Rhodesy. Sorry, mate.
I don't think Carlos has much wing damage after that at all. He might be missing an end plate from the left, but that's about it. I can't tell.
I don't think he is. You know,
He's one lucky lad, man.
3 spins. 3 spins.
Into the
no
wall,
damage,
too.
and hitting a wall. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Great. Oh, that's where, of course, your man Pos went off last season, having a 1v1 or 1-on-1 around the corner with Benny. Oh, Carlos. Oh, man has really lost it here. He's probably still drunk on the celebration of winning the first one. I think. Let's face it. Bingley with a 2-minute 12. God.
This might be the reason why I switched from a pad to a wheel. Just for,
Oh, mate.
just because of
This
this.
very track. It's brutal.
Yeah, there's some of them too. Like I know, what was the other one? The Hungarian ring. On the wheel, it's just so much more smooth than a pad. That might be why not gloating here. I picked up a second there. No, I picked up the win after penalties this season.
Picked up the win, mate. Stream live on your man's channel here. We were stunned. It was an amazing ending, that though. Amazing ending. With the smoke, running out of fuel on the line.
Optical right
Nobody
in front
knowing
of
where
her.
anybody else was. Exactly.
Yeah.
Optical. Well, no, was it optical that ran out of fuel?
Was it up? Yeah, it was. I don't even know. It's just like
Either way, it happened.
like after it was done, I got up. What was that? That was a different race. Never mind. Somebody else had a penalty, and I was like, all right, well, I finished fourth, and then somehow I finished third because of a race report penalty. Yeah, I felt bad for him. And like I actually left and went out to have fag, and I came back in just because I turned the stream on, and you guys were talking about how I picked third.
Kicked Jono on the podium. Yeah, that was kind of not one of my proudest moments on stream. Bingley turns the heat up a 1 minute 30. Carlos, it's a 1 minute 32.7, 4.5 seconds of gap, DRS enabled. Barring a mistake by Bingley, I don't think it's going to be a factor, to be fair. I think this is going to be a 1-all as we're looking at it here. Anything can happen though. I'm not going to predict anything else in the series because I expected this pretty much to be nearly over anyway. So, without sounding kind of anti-Carlos, I'm still stunned. Number one, that he's won one. Number two, that he's still in this race. The amount of times he's spun. Amazing.
Hey man, top lap for not giving it to.
Amen for that.
For just not retiring the car after the third spin, because that would put anybody off, especially on a one versus one.
Myself, I put it up. I put myself out for that.
Yeah.
I would probably pull into the pits most likely, or just literally be swearing so much that it would just not be physically viable for my channel to stay open. Do you know what I mean? It's just not one of them. But kudos to Carlos and Bingley. Both Bingley showing sportsmanship, but now he's not really showing much sportsmanship, it must be said. He's completely pissed off into the distance, and it is now looking to be a 1-all.
And this is what I'm saying about Bingley in clean air. He's fast.
Nigh on untouchable?
I'd say a couple of the new guys that we have coming in, he's touchable, but not in that manner that you would think that would be warranting a don't talk about that because that's a dirty-minded joke.
Well, are we really going there? Are we really going to dirty jokes on my stream already? It's not even 10 o'clock British time yet. Oh my god. But yeah, it's looking likely we are going to be flicking towards a 1-all here. Next track, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I believe, I'm the one who did the draw, is Austria. From what I think. Forgive me, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I believe it's Austria. If it's not, then these guys have been practicing the wrong track. So, there you go. But also, 8.9 seconds at the moment. Of course, SF1, we have dropped a bombshell that we are opening up the Champions League. That is going to be an F1 2018 feature. 8 groups of drivers, 4 drivers per group. Top 2 go up in each particular round. Every round has a new draw, so you're never going to be grouped up probably with the same 2 people twice, which is awesome. And yeah, so we've still got about 12 or 13 spaces left, so if anyone's interested, if we end up with more than 32, we'll just add you to another group. Happy days.
And here's a bombshell. I actually joined it.
Have you?
I did.
Shit, I should really pay more attention. Guys. Oh, of course you joined it. I wrote your name down. What a cock. I did, I wrote your name down. You were the second, you were the third to join.
Yeah,
oh, that
I
just
figured,
shows my
well, after watching a couple of these races, I was kind of upset that I missed out on it, even though you guys, begged me to join it, and I was like, nah.
We tried getting you in, man.
Even
all
Marcus
these races
called me out.
go on.
He's like,
he did, didn't he?
He won't be able to
Get
do
in there.
this. It's his tire strategy.
He does have a good point, man. You are probably... Oh, Carlos. Keeping it well held there. I never thought Carlos was telling that much of the truth about not liking this track, by the way. This is almost ugly to watch. I know how he feels because I am as bad at this track. So expect a couple of spins for myself. And a lot of swearing on my on-car view on the stream. I'm actually surprised that only Robbo and Towley, along with myself, have done in-car views, and Ghost as well. Literally, 32 drivers, only 4 guys have done a stream in their own car, which is quite interesting. Bingley! Oh, no way! He hit the curb on the outside. That could have been curtains.
He saved it.
Imagine. Imagine. He's got 2 corners to screw up, I guess, basically. I don't think he's going to do it.
Nope, he's coming home safe.
Imagine the mindset of Carlos now, Rhodesy. Imagine
Pressure's
the
on,
mindset
buddy.
he gets the shock win and then has a stinker. In fairness, he has actually held his own since the spins. He has really kind of come back on. Bingley is just in a class of his own. 1-1 in the series. Carlos gives up Japan. And straight in the wall. So, great stuff.
Oh yeah, Carlos, I'm pretty sure he likes Austria. He picked up second in your guys' league race this season. Right behind you.
Behind me. Yes, had a great race, Carlos. It was his turnaround race, wasn't it? After Baku, after the win in Baku, straight to, I believe, Austria straight after that, and got a second, so put himself right back in there. Going to be an interesting race tomorrow night. Not giving away my feelings over it at all, but I've got no fingernails. That's probably a good start, I guess, in that particular sense. We're going to go throw my phone on charge, just so I can see the comments. So 1 is Austria, fantastic. So we are here now, live, all square, 1-1. Will we see another shock? It could happen. It really could happen. I mean, I can't imagine what the guys in the spectate will be saying after Carlos bagged that first win. I really can't. It would have brought the house down. Jesus Christ. But here we go then.
All right, now that we're level.
So,
Carlos, I know you like this track, buddy. Go get it. Wonder if he's listening.
We know Bingley likes this track as well, of course.
Yeah.
That's another factor.
I think he likes
every track. Would have been a bit more of a challenging win. Yeah, I was about to say, every track with a bit of rain. Doesn't really like the rain too much. We'll find out if it is raining.
I mean, just to revert back to Baku on our league race, he shows up late, puts a Mexico setup on, starts from the very dead last, and still ends up third. It's like,
it's stupid, isn't it?
It just makes you feel like very defeated sometimes, but hey.
Do you know what as well? Very similar, in fact, is Robbo. Obviously one of the new guys who was in GP1. He just about got himself into GP1. But I think it was the last one before the places closed, wasn't it? But in terms of Robbo, he had the similar thing at Singapore, which is equally as much of a pain in the arse track to overtake. We're going to be on board here with Carlos during this lap. But Robbo came from, I think it was 15th or 16th after a crash on lap 1. And still managed to get third, which is just stupid.
I'm going to give a shout out to Robbo. If you're watching, buddy, you can pat yourself on the back because you were the first one to lap me this whole season. And then followed by Bingley. I was like, alright.
Trust me, I'm getting used to being lapped by them guys in that Sauber. I'm not looking forward to that at all on Monday. It's going to be ugly, man. But we are at Mexico, so it's one of my favourites. And I could win the championship, so...
yeah, I'm defeated that Mexico's not in the league race this year, or this short season.
Nobody voted for it. No one voted for it. I'm stunned.
I voted for it, man.
Absolutely stunned.
That's where I got my first SF1 win.
I might have not voted at all. I might have been working the whole way through. But here we go, coming around to complete a lap now. Carlos is going around the final corner. How far is Bingley up the road is the question.
Not much. Maybe 4
Not too far at all. Very interesting. Can you imagine if Carlos gets this race? Somehow, some way. Man.
Just a little bit off for about 5/10. Half a second.
But I know that you would possibly consider that to be a big margin around here, but it's not. Not in the slightest. That's... I mean... I'm sorry for almost slurring my words. I feel drunk, even though I've not had anything, but this is possibly one of the most mental situations and scenarios we've had in SF1. Everybody, even Carlos has said that he would not go through.
He's going to go for it.
He has to. Here we go then.
That's right, I'm going for Carlos.
The countdown is on. We're on the 5. And we're on the way.
He gets a little bit better start than Bingley. He's going to pull a...
Yes, he's level.
He's going to squeeze him. He's going to squeeze him.
Inside. He's got him. Give the fuck over.
Is he gonna pull a Hungry? Keep him behind him. It's gonna be hard on the straight right here.
It's gonna have to.
Probably stick to the defensive line.
No, he's gone too defensively, and Bingley's got him around the outside. He would have had to have gone a bit further, a bit deeper on the car, in the throttle, on the brakes. But he's still got him. He's quicker than Bingley. 5 miles an hour quicker than Bingley here.
I think Bingley
No fear.
too soon.
No fear.
Yeah.
Side by side round here, really.
Oh,
Oh, a bit of a touch. And Carlos does it. Let's get himself back on the line quick. Wing damage. Bingley wing damage.
No, we all know that doesn't slow him down at all.
No way. Will Bingley, with a hindrance, be quicker than Carlos without one? Honestly, I'm, you know, I could speak for England and chat shit for Britain, you know what I mean? But I'm genuinely stunned.
Oh yeah.
I'm stunned. I almost don't really know. I'm getting sick of being stunned on these, man. We got stunned by Carlos beating Catherine. That was a shock. But this is a different caliber.
Is Carlos going to be the dark horse of this tournament?
Well, I was hoping that would be me, to be honest with you, but clearly not anymore. Jesus Christ. Managed to get Rara and Swanee out just in each round. But this just tops anything I've done. Well, do you know what? I reckon this almost tops Mo putting Steele out. And that topped a lot. I'm Mo getting a win against Skillen.
That was a little controversial.
Robbo has put something in the comments. How is this possible? Mate, you feel our pain in the commentary box. You feel our pain. We don't know. Carlos has got the upper hand over Bingley.
And Bingley has wing damage too. Don't forget that.
Exactly. So Bingley with the wing damage.
So he's going to struggle
is
a
not
little
at
bit
full
more.
potential.
All right, here we go. DRS.
Wait, 6.
And Carlos pulls out of the hat again.
Just sitting there, just like, what is happening? Why?
Yeah. Seeing that he's a pad user, I wonder if he's got a thumb spasm yet.
Oh, mate. Well, we thought he'd be sweating before.
Bingley
Doesn't know that
right
Bingley has
behind
wing
him.
damage. He's all over him.
Bingley DRS.
In a broadcast gun. Carlos will be able to defend. But then with the wing damage, will Bingley be able to do anything? He's gone for a move. He's baiting him out here. Sizing him up. If Carlos throws this one, then I think, mindset-wise,
Oh, Bingley's getting a little frustrated. You can tell.
It's, Rhodesy, you have summed it up to perfection. He seems to have problems overtaking.
Yeah, he does.
Guys like Robbo and Towley who are watching this, I know Towley isn't in the same league, Smoke Spaceman, all the guys are watching this. If you get in front of Bingley, you've been there, Rhodesy, for a little bit at least.
Well, last season too, that's how I got my first win in Mexico. I did the whole, good tire management. I ended up first with softs on, and I made him last the whole way to the end. And he came up behind me, and it was like 8-9 laps that he was behind me, just dogging me. And I was like, all right, keep it cool, because I was just gonna let him go, but I'm like, nah, let's not let him go. And then he ended up putting.
Let's go for the move. Let's go for the move. Carlos, just go on the outside. Go on the outside. He should have it.
Oh, Carlos got it still. Something that's better line on that side carry more speed. Oh, yeah, I told you, man. Oh, he goes. Here we go.
Bingley's really going for it. But Carlos keeps it clean again. Bingley with it. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me.
Carlos has the better line here. No, he backed off.
But he doesn't. But he does. Bingley's run wide. Side by side going through the S's. And Bingley's done it.
How in the world has he done that?
Oh my. Man, lucky I'm not home alone. If the baby wasn't here. Oh, Carlos, keep with him. Oh my god, he's run wide. But Bingley's run wide. If Carlos keeps this clean, it's not over. Not over. Not over by a long shot. If my daughter wasn't asleep, man, I'd be screaming the place down.
You gotta go for it, Carlos.
He's got to go for it. He has no choice. This is his one opportunity.
He's in rich. Are you gonna dive? No.
I'd say the next corner. Well held. He's too far back. Or is he?
You gain a lot of speed on this DRS, believe it or not.
5-6 miles an hour.
Oh.
This isn't over. Wing damage really curses you going around this. We've got wing damage at least on the right hand side. Here we go. Carlos, hang fire. This is the biggest move of his life. If he pulls this off. Oh, he's at the curb. Bingley hits the curb. Carlos has spun it. Oh no.
2-1 Bingley.
2-1 a Bingley, you wouldn't have called it. All I'm going to say is wow. That is how you give Bingley a run for his money.
That was the race.
But Bingley comes away 2-1. And let's face it, he's a lucky puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That was definitely a race.
Jesus. Fastest lap's not even 0.2 separate them. Carlos was on it, that race. So unfortunate. 1 track extend away Carlos from a penalty, 2 for Bingley. And we advance to Abu Dhabi, which could be the decider. Wow. Carlos will be killing himself right now, knowing that he's threw that away. That is his one opportunity to pull off the biggest upset that we will get. Absolutely amazing, this series. What were you going to say, Rosie? Sorry, man.
I was kind of hoping we'd see a 5th round. We could still.
It could happen.
Don't jump the gun, Kyle.
Oh my god.
Alright.
I'm still stunned. I don't know. I don't know, I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on?
I know, it's hard to talk. It's like, alright. So we're on Abu Dhabi.
With these things. Abu Dhabi, round 4, or match 4 in the quarterfinals. We didn't think we'd get it.
2-1.
But we're here, so we might as well embrace it. Bingley. Oh, I love Abu Dhabi, I do. Can't wait to do this track, man. I hope somebody picks it for performance as well. I really do. 100% Abu Dhabi, and it's just, there's nothing better than it on this game. Nothing better than it, even if I am in a Sauber. You know, there's nothing better than it. The way the track ambience changes, you know, the kind of conditions, the sky, obviously.
I'd have to go with Bahrain, that's probably my favorite. Or, I mean, if you're going with a night race. No, Singapore's pretty far up there, but I will tell you that the league race that we had this season, I was bloody tired afterward. I was so tired.
It is exhausting, isn't it? I mean, we had I had a mare in Singapore.
Yeah.
I seem to remember, but ended up managing to pull it back and getting a miraculous 4th. I don't know how the bloody hell I did that, but well, I do because everyone crashed out in front of me, which kind of really helped. And then I became the first ever admin to get a penalty in a race, which was cool. Just wanted to give a shout out to the stewards for realising that I am actually a dirty bastard, which does help.
These guys are,
but we
are
have got
neck and neck, man.
But they seem pretty close. I did see the name change just going into the hairpin, so here we go then. Bingley on board with him. Will they invalidate another track? Of course, Rosie. We've a lot of tracks here today where lap times can get easily invalidated. I'd probably say all 5 of them are, you know, including obviously China if we do see it. The curbs are the most lethal part of this track, as we know. The curbs are awful. It's, you know, they are so inviting to ride. Like this one here on the left here, so inviting to ride. But if you
and then after this fast right-hander,
spinning.
Yeah, this fast right-hander is
the right-hander.
It's tricky. Right here.
My favourite corner on this track. This one here, my favourite corner. Bingley takes it like an absolute pro. Bit of a loose back end, but holds it together.
Carlos is maybe 4/10 behind him, I think.
Bingley losing at the back end again, but catching it once again. God help it when he gets a fucking driver's license. Here comes Bingley around the final corner. I believe this should be a pole position. 37, very close. I think about half a second, maybe a bit more. As
and I just realised
all of the marker boards.
Both of these guys have pink on their helmets. That'll fit Bingley perfect next season.
Man, he'd be like a Blentin marshmallow, wouldn't he, if he stuck in that
man.
car, I tell you. You have to get rid of the blue.
I am not looking forward to riding in the Pepto-Bismol car for an entire season. It's gonna be... Luckily I use cockpit view, so I don't have to actually see the car.
Mate, I spent a whole 2 years of SF1, or it would have been 2 seasons if I stayed in GP1, obviously, based on commitment. I would have ended up being in a yellow car for 2 years, which would have given me technicolor blindness, which would have been quite interesting. Right.
The old banana car. Alright, here we go.
Here. Oh, yes. 5 red lights, possibly for the final time in Carlos's tournament. And he's done a better start, has he?
It was pretty even.
Anyone's wide.
Carlos, get them.
Anyone's wide. Stop it.
Do you think he's going to let him have this one and dog him in the next one?
I don't know. Would you want to risk it? I wouldn't. He may go out.
Bingley, he's done that before. He'll ride behind you and let you have it. I mean, he did it to me in Mexico, then he put himself in the wall.
Remember, of course, Bahrain from the short season, second round of the season.
Yeah, flat tire.
Battling with, I believe it was Button. WR Button.
Yeah.
Raced for us for a couple of times. Ended up, he bottled it. Basically bottled it. Had a puncture, crashed into the wall, no points. So anything can happen. But here we go. Lining, look at the difference here in speed. 3 miles an hour, 6 miles an hour.
He goes for it.
Is he going to go for it? Carlos shuts the door. Very ungentlemanly, but I guess it still counts. Doors do get slammed.
This is going to train Carlos to defend. It's one thing you got to do with Bingley. If you want to keep him behind you, you have to defend.
It makes you think.
Keeps him the pressure.
Carlos may throw, Rosie, a spanner in the works of our dream semi-final.
He might.
Carlos versus Robbo.
Bingley's got to be careful here. Ooh.
Oh my god, he tapped him.
He did.
It's a love tap, it's a little old thing we... Never sing again.
I don't understand. He gets so early, but he keeps it. He always keeps it.
It's annoying.
He's got to have
No, wait, not there! Not there!
Oh!
He's gone madly wide.
Oh!
He's hit him!
He hit him.
No damage.
Ooh.
If he'd have pulled that off, that's dirty. That's dirty.
Like that right there. He just gets so squirrely. He just keeps on it. How is your car going forward, Bing?
I know, yeah, you expect it to go one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean, jeez, Pete. Enough. I just need to see him spin his car one time, just to know that he's a human being.
I've seen it a couple of times. There's a couple of little jinky moments, shall we say, in the course of the season, Britain being one of them. Do you know what? It is good though, Rosie, that this season, I love how, by the way, our first ever banter was me talking about lapping you. That could have ended our really good friendship and Carlos hit the curb.
Yeah, beep.
When I lapped you in Britain, that one time, luckily it was banterful. This league could have been very, very different now.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember that.
Oh dear.
My first SF1 race. Oh, I know you probably remember. You're like, oh yeah, see that guy in third right now? I lapped him.
I was going to say I taught him everything he knows, but then you're teaching me things as we go along in the season, so I can't really comment. Bingley here then. This is going into lap 3. It's far from over. Dare we say.
Is he going to go for it? Looks for it? Nope.
Oh my god.
Bingley isn't rich. He's trying to make the move. Oh!
But he can't.
He throws it down the lean.
Cannot get through. Abu Dhabi, the one track which, like Baku, absolutely canes fuel. 100%. You start with about 2 laps under.
He has to take.
Oh, yes. No, it's DRS.
Yeah. No, don't. You gotta take the defensive line, Carlos. There you go. That's not it.
No, that was sort of the idea.
Yeah.
But he's made Bingley ride the curb. This is madness.
You gotta ride the inside. Let him have the outside. Cause go on the inside. There you go.
I think Bingley's
sorry, it doesn't mean
on the fly.
Rooting for anybody here.
Oh, he's hit him.
He hit him. Oh, the
again.
Bumper cars.
Come on. We saw
Keep it clean, guys.
Come on, man.
Side by side.
My stream's on. Oh my god, no way. No fucking way. He's bloody got him back. No, he hasn't. collision!
Carlos
Carlos on the inside! Jesus Christ! He's got him! Bingley runs wide!
Oh.
Hit the wall!
They were gonna
Carlos
collect.
does it!
I thought they were gonna collect. Holy hell.
Man, I wish I was home alone. I'm screaming. I have to whisper shout. It's really annoying. Come on. If I wake the baby up, my life isn't worth living. It may happen. Mate, I want to crack open a beer and watch this, but I can't. I want to keep my commentary pure. But he's a bit further behind this time. Now, from Bingley's perspective, Rosie, from Bingley's perspective, do you know anybody who's done that to him? I don't. Robbo, maybe.
Done what to him?
Raced half a lap side by side with him and got him.
I don't know.
Bingley's mindset must be thinking, what's going on here? Carlos did a bit of a river dance through the corner there.
Oh,
Bingley dive! Carlos get back.
Go for it.
Bingley has ran wide, and he's got him.
Carlos
is going to have the RS.
See, Bingley's taking
He's
the
absolutely
defensive line.
insane.
Oh, he let him go.
Curious. Maybe not wanting another battle like last lap.
Or
I didn't think there was
he's
one.
gonna,
They were over the other side of the track.
I think he's going to give Carlos this one and take him in the last one. Ooh.
If this backfires on Bingley,
He's going to be kicking himself.
man, like, there were two favourites for this championship. Both of them at the moment, well, obviously the guys that are left, both of them are on the same side of the draw.
Yeah.
This camera angle, oh.
Yeah, but you can't say that because Catherine was a favorite too. And it was a surprise, not surprise, but I mean, Carlos handled business.
He did, mate, like a pro. On the other side of the draw, guys, just to remind you, you've got Skillen waiting in the semi-finals. I'm waiting in the quarter-finals to face either Senna or Benny. Benny must now be considered to be one of the favourites here in this tournament. Carlos! Oh no! It's over. Bingley sticks to him, it's gone.
Yeah, unless Bingley gives it to him. Breaks the
Carl, oh, this is tragic. No way if he loses this by 2-second penalty. No way. Having a bit of a dance here on the track. Carlos giving him just enough room.
He's gone wide again.
He's come back on track in front of him. The cheek. The cheek of it. Naughty boy.
Can you fault him though? He's going for it. He has to go for it.
But 1.4 seconds needed.
This just
Carlos, sorry, Rosie.
The kind of drivers we have in our league that, you know, you
Oh
go
my
on and you
God.
play multiplayer with people like this, and they just constantly put people off. But with us, I mean, you can see all these drivers banging on each other's cars, hitting each other, but they're still side by side.
But that's the beauty of it, and there's that many of us. There is that many of us. But with the 70 registered drivers now SF1 Evil has put on a hell of a show. But Bingley advances due to the time penalties. It's heartbreaking. We miss out on the 5th race. I think we can all say in unison, what an effort from Carlos. Stunning.
If it wasn't for that time penalty, we would have gone to the 3rd or the 5th race.
My God. Do you want to bring him in, Rosie? Both the guys deserve it.
Look how close the time was too. Jeez, alright.
Not even a tenth. And Bingley was one warning away from a penalty, Rosie.
Wow.
Possibly the biggest shock of all time has been avoided. Robbo said, "How has anyone seen this movie, Dodgeball?"
Alright,
hello.
Now.
Just waiting for get your audio included, Carlos. I think Bingley's on his way as well. You nearly provided us with the world's biggest shock ever.
What do you mean?
Ever. You nearly fucking beat Bingley, you mad son of a bitch.
I did?
Jesus.
I don't know what race you were watching. I thought I was losing everything.
No.
Rosie, would you like to advertise our stream for Carlos back after?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I
it
will
was a
say
bit of a
though,
lag
Bingley,
issue, though.
you got
But
away
other than
with
fine.
that. You got away with that. That could have gone to a final race and shocked the world. You've had me and Rhodesy shocked as fuck. From your guys' view, Bingley first, did you think you weren't ever going to go through?
Very likely, yeah. Because I was take nothing away from. Oh my god, I can't quite your name.
He doesn't even know his race.
Thank you.
I want to say his proper name. No, I was struggling tonight for some reason. Yeah, I was lucky to get through. So.
Now, can I just mention something to you guys? Pause. Told me right before you guys came in. That last race where Carlos won, but Bingley, you got him on time penalties. Carlos, you had a 2-second. Bingley was 1 corner away from skipping over to get a time penalty. That's how close that one was.
Yeah.
So you guys go into the
yeah,
fifth race.
but once I got the wing damage, when I went, you know the normal
You have wing damage?
Yeah.
Must be, bro.
yeah, I did. So you know the exit, you can normally take that flat out. With the wing damage, I couldn't take it flat out. So my car just went
That
off.
would be why
and
Bingley would gain so much time on you, I guess, through that particular
Couldn't do
period,
anything
because
with
we
that.
did notice that.
Yeah,
But
I had the colours
amazing
fucking
how
rated.
you nearly beat the top dog in the league. Like, you came within inches. I want to actually question you, Carlos. Do you know when you were spinning in Suzuka? You don't mind
mate,
me and
don't-
Rosie were
I was,
pissing ourselves
like,
laughing, dear.
literally, I was laughing. Like, I was so baffled. The car was horrendous.
Mate, it was
It was
funny
one
because,
spin,
like, but you came
And
away
then I was
with
speaking
no
to Bingley,
damage.
right? And then he slowed down. And I was like, cool, I'm coming. And then I go spinning again.
You spun 3
And then I
times.
sat in front of him as
3
well.
corners.
Like, it was like, what the hell?
All jokes aside here, though, Carlos, that was one of your most defining drives. That was fucking incredible, mate. Fair play. Bingley advances to the semi-finals, where we will find out the opponent for him in our next stream, pretty much coming straight up. This one's going to be a bleeding corker, commentated again by me and Rhodesy. A double
Now,
header.
I will say this.
Robbo.
Carlos,
Oh, go
just for you, not to interrupt you. After the
No, go on.
Hungarian race, we almost had to change the title to Rise of Evil.
Yeah. It's become debatable.
mate.
Mate, if you want to watch the most awkward end of race commentary, me and Rhodesy were sitting there like, yeah. Robbo, by the way, just a matter of interest, has said on the stream, how is this possible? So
Because,
you, Carlos, have really, really showed up and hit the...
You guys did great, dude. That
That
was
damage.
that was excellent. I'm so glad I made it for this one.
I thought the battles were fun. Especially, I think it was
Mate,
Austria.
you hung it half a
before I
lap
lost
with
it.
him. Oh, mate. Well, think about it. Imagine, though, if you'd have not lost it and got that. Bingley would have you had to have won Abu Dhabi, or you would have put him out. Like, that shit is unreal. It's unheard of. But Bingley advances. So, guys, coming up as we mentioned now, Robbo versus Smoke Spaceman, Pos and Rhodesy on the commentary. We'll be setting that up in about 5 to 10 minutes, guys. I want a break after that because I'm bloody knackered. But anyway, Rhodesy is going to be streaming tomorrow. If you guys can't make the next race, you'll be seeing me and Carlos battling it out, of course. Carlos still has a mathematical chance. If me and Catherine score 2 points, I think he can't win the championship.
Mathematical chance I'm winning. Just saying. Like, just get it out there.
But
I'm winning.
if you win, it'll be easier for me. And
Yeah, check it
I know
out.
Pete's quite quick as well, so if you guys want to
3
do
races
that,
left.
make sure you check
and
out
Pos
K-Rolls.
has, yeah, Pos has a 5-point lead with 3 races left. It's getting heated, and it's gonna be a
That's how
cracker.
the start, baby. I want
It's-
that
What
sort
are
of
the
start.
remaining trucks?
USA, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi.
Right, USA and Abu Dhabi is where I'm gonna win. Brazil, I'll probably crash lap 1.
Keep it up your DNF streak,
No,
mate, you
but-
know what I mean? So it's...
Bingley, congrats. Carlos,
Hey.
congrats. You guys did great. Just wanted to say
Oh,
that.
thanks, mate.
And I'll be signing
Cheers.
out now, guys. Back in 10 minutes for the Smoke Robbo match. This has been Pos and Rolls. Take care. Much love, and we'll speak to you very, very soon in this case. Goodbye for now.